There's a bunch of reports about Jonathan Smith interviewing here, or this job interviewing with you, or who's interested in hiring Jonathan Smith away. What do you say to Oregon State fans who are nervous about losing you?
Yeah, I think they can be confident, completely focused on the task at hand, confident that we're, battling it week in and week out, and that it has not changed. There has not been some distraction on that. I think it's known what this place means and what I've done and been around here, and I think that speaks for itself.
Does that mean that you have not had contact with those schools, or your agent hasn't, or, people were worried. They keep asking me, is he leaving, is he leaving? I said, it's not his style.
Yeah, well, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic here. It's like, I've got an agent that's got a job. He best be finding out what is out there and people calling him, right? I mean, that's how that works. I can tell you from his side, he best be working just because I'm paying him so much, right? They get a percentage of, I'm making him a couple $1 million.
Right.
I mean, so I'm not trying to be sarcastic. So,
right.
And I think any coach, they're aware of what's potentially out there through if their agent's doing their job. And again, I'm not trying to dodge the question or anything, but I'm also trying to be truthful here of how this thing works.
Yeah, well, I would expect you've had success, and people are going to poke around and want to talk to your agent about what's going on. And then I'm also trying to think, like, the uncertainty, how does that weigh on your decision, how loyal you stay, or do you stay at Oregon State? And obviously there's a game going to be played this weekend, but how committed are you to the future at Oregon State right now?
Yeah, 'cause the uncertainty part, I will say, I grow more and more confident every time I talk to Scott in regards to, like, hey, this is how the plan we're going to operate to continue to fund at the Power 5 level, the scheduling, trying to create a schedule that works in regards to being competitive. And that's not an easy task. The situation us and Washington State are in, but my confidence grows. Listen to Scott more and more on the plan to fund it at the same level and how we're going to get that done. Same thing on the president's side, talking about, again, a commitment to expand on what they'll support athletically. I mean, so my confidence grows on that end.
All right. I don't mean putting you on the spot, but people are asking me. I've got a job to do, and I just want to make sure that I ask you the question. And so, at this point, what do you need to hear from Oregon State to say, I'm on board? Have they put a contract in front of you? Do you have an extension on your desk? Where does that stand?
Right. There's been conversations. I mean, some of for me, individually, on my contract, because we've won the amount of games we have, I've already got an automatic extension, and so I'm sitting on another 6 years. And so that part is not as critical. The big piece is just not about me, right? I think we got a big-time staff here, and they're right? It's just not about me, the insecurity or uncertainty. Well, we got a staff here the same way, players same way. We want to continue to fund it, support it, so we operate like a Power 5 level.